Assalamu alaikum brothers and sisters, welcome to another Cycle Pacer episode. Today we're here in Conway, Wales. We're here at the smallest house in Great Britain. It's probably been Guinness World Record of the smallest house. So we're gonna show you around. It's near the Conway Bay as well, the boating area. That's a separate vlog we're gonna make. So we're here today at the smallest house in Great Britain. There's quite a bit of a queue, so it's quite popular, the house. Managed to actually squeeze through some narrow roads and get here, but we finally made it. And I'm going to show you the surrounding area, and yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun. नोता भराओ तो साउं तक सकने वासाउं इत्थे क्यों है चलते हुए हैं ते नाल समुंदर है सारा इत्थे रिवर है एक रिवर कॉनवे इत्थे असा नाल एक बोटा भी सारा एरिया बनते हैं मैं था सारा सेपरेट दसा फिलहाल असा क्यों है चलते हुए हैं ते इत्थे स्मॉलेस्ट हाउस है ग्रेट ब्रिटेन सारे तो लिखा कार ब्रिटेन विच इत्थे है ते जरा इसना मालिक है कार वो जनानी बाहर खलती हुई है उस नाल भी असा मुलाकात करसा पुरसा थोड़ी हिस्ट्री बारे ना इस मकान है ना ते सारा कुछ दसा
was built in the 16th century and lived in until 1900. The last inhabitant was a fisherman who was 6 feet 3 inches tall, and before that an elderly couple lived here. In 1900 the house was condemned for human habitation, and the man who owned it went all over the country measuring small houses to prove this was the smallest. It was then opened to the public and has gained a place in the Guinness Book of Records. Looking around, one can see how compact everything is. The seat of the settle against the wall lifts up, and the coal was kept underneath.
So brothers and sisters, I'm trying to squeeze up. This is not easy at all. मेरे पास ही क्या ब्रदर एक बेडरूम होनी सी पता नहीं किस तरह बंदा गाइस पर रचना होना हो सी that's one bedroom up here. This is officially the smallest house in Great Britain. Guinness Book of World Records and Cycle Pacer here to cover it. Oh my god, this is tight. Oh, I'm stuck. Okay, so brothers and sisters, I'm currently got selfie mode. I'm stuck. This is pretty much the ladder I've climbed up to get up here. The bedroom. We're gonna come back down because I've shown you it now. Where's the next floor? Oh god. Oh, this is tight. So as you can see, this is the house. Everything. I'm literally touching the ceiling of the room. That's how small it is. That's so of the vase cooking area. And there's an audio tape just showing about the history. The last guy who lived in here was 6'3". So I'm about 5'10" or something like that. So about another couple of feet extra than me. He must have had a bad back because you're crouching in here. But yeah, 6 people fit in this house. 2 adults, 4 children. That is amazing. Cycle Pacer, Shoaib is here as well. And so it's all going to be good. We're going to head out now because the audio tape is finished. We've just been into the smallest house in Great Britain. It's amazing how somebody managed to live there with 4 kids, you know. And previous owner was 6'3", and in fact on the audio tape it said as well that he went around the whole of Britain to actually prove that this was the smallest house in Britain, measuring the smallest houses, and then he managed to get into the Guinness Book of World Records, which is amazing how somebody was so dedicated to the cause to prove that this was the smallest house. Now we're currently stood on Conway Boating Bay, I think is the name, I'm not too sure, but it's Conway Bay I think. And this is the boating area where there's loads of boats. There's also different cruises as well that you can book out. You have to, I think, pre-book them as well. So it's an absolutely amazing, you know, you can just see the beauty how they managed to create so much tourism in Conway here. The castle Farhan came last time and covered their photos, but here we are at the smallest house, enjoying the view's amazing as well. We've actually got a boat here as well, which is for sale. So cameraman's just gonna get this on their photos. But you can just see how, this is just River Conway. So this is not even the actual sea. Yeah, we've not been to the sea. We're gonna visit that. There's actually a nice little long drive called Marine Drive, which is a nice tour, and the Great Orme, which we're gonna be showing you guys in this tour of Northern Wales. But this is so far the boating area. I'm gonna ask there's somebody over there, gentlemen. We're just gonna ask if we can just find out a bit about the boats here and what they like and how enjoyable it is. We're here today with Matthews, who's actually got a boat here, and we're currently working on it as well. And as lovely I've asked him to share some of the history as well of this area. So we'll come and meet him. So hi.
How you doing? You okay?
Very good. Yes.
Yeah, nice
Just a
day.
bit about the history, please.
Well, it's got a lot of history, Conway, because from the castle,
Yeah.
and before that, it was a big shipping port years ago. My family, I can go back to 1730 or something like that as a fishing family here. So yeah, it's predominantly mussel fishing is well known for.
Mussel fishing.
Yeah, and there was, when I left school, there was 13 decent sized trawlers working from here, but there's only a couple of small boats now.
Right. Okay.
Yeah, very busy in the summer, a bit quieter in the winter.
Quieter in the winter. And in terms of sort of the boating, the cruises, is this sort of where you can purchase boats as well? And
Yeah, they sell them here now and again, but
right,
as local lads with ex-fishermen and that, you tend to get one just to play with a rod, and
right. So
as a part-time thing. But the river cruises, they're the same family as me, the Hughes family, so
right. So
they've been at it for as long as I can remember anyway.
yeah, it's amazing. We've actually managed to be in the castle as well,
Yeah.
so we've seen the
Yeah,
history of Conway as well. And
The
this
town walls, there used to be a dock here, that's the walls up further out, and that's where the boats used to come
right,
to.
so
Yeah, there was a steam paddle boat that used to take people up the river from there.
right, and it go under, so all this would be
Yeah,
covered, and this
yeah.
is the town wall you mentioned.
Yeah.
So that's amazing. Thank you very much for that. So
problem.
as you can see, guys, this is sort of the history of this area, and Matthews has been living here and has been sort of fishing as well, and he's sort of got his own boat as well, and goes out and enjoys the beautiful views. And this is actually to my right here, the camera lady will just show you here, is the town hall, the town wall, sorry. So this is sort of where the boats used to come in, and the dock, the boating, where the boats would come in into the dock, and this would be a vast area for transport as well. And the sort of economy from fishing was great here, because it's got a lot of mussel fish as well, as Matthews has mentioned. So a great area to be living in, I would say. And the views of the castle, if we'll show you that as well from here. So if we just turn around, so that's Conway Castle in to the distance there, and the history of that castle is amazing. We've actually covered that area in our earlier episode, but it's amazing to see how Conway has so much beauty about it, and not many people have discovered this area. So please come down here in Conway and enjoy and spend a holiday here. A week here is probably amazing to cover all the areas. Thank This is the street of houses that actually leads to the smallest house in Great Britain. We've just met with Matthews, and he's shown us the docks area, and this is actually the road that comes down into this area, the docks. And it's amazing to see how there's so much here, and it's in such a sort of secret place, you can imagine. But this is sort of all covered by the town wall. So the castle used to be inside, covering the village inside, and this was on the outskirts where they'd collect in the fish, they'd sell it here. There'd be a fish market here on the weekend, probably a Sunday. They'd sell the fish, and there'll be imports coming into Conway through this way. And back in the 1600s, that would be their trading methods when they used to go on long voyages to Spain and to France and to other places. They'd collect the goods from there, and then they'd travel home, and they'd come and bring the boats here. And the tourist attraction here is amazing, and the amount of people that come here, it just shows how special this place is. So if you enjoyed today's episode of the smallest house in Great Britain, Please do like, subscribe and share. Unfortunately, Hamdan and Fran are not here today in Northern Wales. They were busy, but I'm here to cover it. And this is something that you must visit. I'll leave the address in the description below and in the comment section. Please visit. And there's a young, hospitable lady outside who welcomes you into the house and offers to take a picture as well. So it's amazing, the hospitality from Conway. For anybody watching from Conway, I know if Matthew's watching, let us know in the comment section. And anybody who knows Matthew as well, leave a like, subscribe and share it with family and friends. And this has been today's episode of the smallest house in Great Britain.